Hello, minions. Your space Empress Asytra is here, and today we are going to be playing some StarDrive. StarDrive is a 4X real-time strategy space game. The goal is to, build an empire, crush your enemies, hear the lamentations of their women. I think it goes like that. And this is a game that I really enjoy. I haven't played it since it's actually been like fully released. I picked this one up on early access quite a while ago, so I haven't played it post release, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. StarDrive is going to have a sequel coming out in September. I don't know too much about it other than that they're going to turn-based strategy screens and real-time battles, so kind of like an Empire Total War kind of system, well, or any Total War game, I should say. As for the game itself, you can pick it up on Steam. I have no idea how much it is now. I'm sure it goes on sale now and then. One of the really cool things about this game, other than being fully real-time, is that it also has a pretty complicated shipbuilder, and you can place down components as you wish on the interior of the ship, and where you place those components really matters, and I love that attention to detail, and I have a lot of fun building ships in this game. So let's go ahead and get started. Another really cool thing about this game are the various empires. You've got the Courgesine, which is kind of a robot race, I guess, but they actually control these little owl guys with very, kind of draconian kind of like drugs and stuff like that. Kind of reminds me of the Jem'Hadar, like they controlled them with the Ketcha cell, and oh my god, I'm getting so nerdy right now. The Draylocks are kind of interesting. They kind of appear beautiful, but they kind of hold kind of a secret kind of scariness. You have the humans, and humans are pretty much like humans in pretty much everything. You have the space bears, the samurai bears. These guys are actually pretty cool. The Opterists are a straight up cybernetic bug type race. The Polyps, they grow extremely fast. They're very expansionistic, but they're super friendly. So they will be your friends while they are jumping your claims. I love and hate these guys. The Rallier are pretty much Cthulhu guys. And then you have the Volfar, which are kind of wolf-like and very aggressive, wanting to fight and things like that. So I think for this playthrough, I usually play as human, and I'm kind of leaning between Volfar and Draylock. You can, of course, customize various benefits and stuff like that. Draylocks are pretty cool because they can do a lot of cool stuff as far as diplomacy and spying. And spying can be quite powerful in this game, kind of like it is in Galactic Civilizations 2. You can actually just straight up steal technology from people. And the Volfar do get some really cool stuff as far as fighting with ships. They do have some, some detriments. They're not very good engineers. They're kind of dumb and they're repulsive. Although, I don't know, I mean, they kind of look wolfy. I wouldn't say they're super repulsive. And, but, they do get the benefits as far as being really militaristic and having a great navy. So, I think I will go with Draylock, just because I kind of want to play a little more of a subterfuge kind of game. So I think we will go with Draylock, and let's find let's see, what kind of flag do we want? Probably should have just gone with the default. There needs to be like a happy kitten or something. Like, no, wait, here we go. We could Let's see. Let me get... Oh, wait. Where's white? I guess maybe if I go all the way down to here. Here we go. We can do the French national flag. I'm going to apologize now. That one's pretty cool. I'm spending way too much time on this. Way too much time on this. You know what? I like this one, and our color will be red-ish. Red-ish. There we go. That's good. And our galaxy size, we're going to make like a huge size galaxy. I'm going to say normal solar systems. Opponents will be 7. This is totally sandbox, which is the only game mode. This game actually was supposed to launch with a lot of features that didn't make it. And that's, I'm kind of like, it was supposed to have multiplayer and some stuff like that. And all of that's going into StarDrive 2, so it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of makes me a little worried for StarDrive 2, and with the turn-based element, it's like, you know, why not just play Gal Civ 3 instead? But, you know, who knows, whatever. Pacing, I'm going to decrease this to 50% because 100%, that's not too bad. Oh, wait, I can't decrease it. Oh, well, shit. Okay, then. All right, let's do this. Thankfully, load times are quick. All right, it's going to go ahead and pause it. Here's our home world, and we start with a few ships. We start with like a kind of a cap ship, and a scout, and a colony ship. And our home system, let's take a look here. We've got, ooh, a rich swamp planet. We're actually going to go ahead and colonize that right away. That could be a very good production planet. And let's take a look at our home planet. So it's Terran. It has a maximum population of 14. I'm guessing that's billion. Fertility of 2 and richness of 1. So it's not great, but we do have a really good secondary planet. And you can actually build things on these tiles. You need to get biospheres to build on these tiles that you can't quite build on yet. And that will be a technology that we're researching pretty soon. Right now, I'm actually going to build a better colonizer and a better transporter, because the ones you start out with are really, really crappy and they're really slow. So let's go ahead and go to the shipyard. And I think the freighter platform we already have selected. So let's go ahead and put down our engines. And we are just going to straight up want warp engines. We don't need to worry about in-system turning or anything. This isn't a combat ship. It just needs to get from point A to point B as fast as possible and deliver the cargo of colonists. So we are going to drop our colonization module. Let's see if I go here. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this, because I think it's 2 tiles from these power plants is what it will power. So I may actually have to put in some power conduits. Oh, right. I haven't put my reactor in yet. So we're going to put in our nuke reactor. Oh, wait, that's going to power everything. That's perfect. Now, a pro tip when you're building ships in this game, you don't really want this reactor exposed too much. Since this is a colony ship, it's not going to be coming under fire too much, at least how we order it about. But for you know, ships that are actual combat ships that you want to actually slug it out, you're going to want to cover these with armor. So this is going to be our colony ship. I did put a bunch of extra cargo holds on it so that it can carry more supplies. And we are going to go ahead and call this the, let's see, save as. I'm going to call this the, just fast, I'll call it a colony ship. Rapid, well, I'll just call it the rapid colony ship. Can't think of a decent name. I'll get better names for my other ships as I feel inspired. Okay, so we've got that now. Wait, what? Did it not actually save it in the list? Oh no, that's just the hull. Never mind. Okay, so things are a little different now. And let's start and build our transport ships, which will ferry goods between our planets. I'm gonna put down some warp engines and a medium nuke plant. I may not need a nuclear plant that big. Actually, let me see what I can get by with. Well, you know what? It'll be fine. This way I don't have to have like anything, you know, weird in there. We don't need to power cargo holds, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the cockpit back here, and we are just going to fill the sucker up with cargo holds. Okay, so production cost is actually super cheap, and this is something that the other freighter, I think it was more expensive. And you want to make sure that this power recharge and recharge at warp is like decent. You want to make sure that's not negative, because if it's negative, it's going to have to stop and start. And you do not want that. It's going to make everything super slow. It's going to have to sit there and like spool the RTS, fucking hell. The FTL. And yeah, guess what I forgot to turn off? I forgot to turn off my Steam stuff. Alright, so this will be the rapid transport, small rapid transport. Alright, so we've got those built, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to exit the shipyard, and we're going to go down here to AI control, and we're going to turn on auto colonize and auto freighters and change those over to our faster stuff. So now when we actually, what are you doing that? What the hell? That's on what? It won't let me select that. Alright, fine, don't auto colonize then. We can also set like auto explorer for our scouts, which we may do. I don't know. We'll build our own projectors. Those are kind of like, you can build subspace projectors and they will make things go faster between stars. So when we're actually zoomed out here, you can build like, basically, they're kind of like roads in Civilization, if that makes any sense. And it should make sense. All right, so let's go to our research. And since we're going to focus on spying, we're going to go ahead and pick up xenolinguistics. And instead of picking up like a, well, actually, you know what? This is going to increase our taxes on it. Right, we're going to go ahead and pick up that and that. And then I want to jump straight to xenointelligence, since this is going to buff my spying. And I want to be able to start spying on the first people we find and get away with it. So I'm going to set up that for now. I'm not sure how I want to branch out from there. There's a lot of good technologies. I realize I'm probably not playing this the optimal way, and I don't really care. So if you feel like telling me how to play this the optimal way, keep your comments to yourself. Alright, so here's where we can set our tax rate. It's pretty much fine right now. We're actually going to go ahead and spend some money over in the diplomacy screen. And we're going to train a couple of agents. We have Cruxer Karras and Henry Gavin, and we're going to send them off to agent training to make sure that they get nice and trained so we can actually start maybe stealing some technology from people. All right, now our other ships, we're going to go ahead and tell this guy to auto-explore, and our little cap ship down here. I don't know how this is a cap ship. It's really not. It's tiny and it kind of sucks, but that's all right. That's all right. We will be getting by with our diplomacy and stuff like that. So, all right, let's put things in motion and see what happens. See your ships warp away here. I love that effect. And you should be moving. Yeah, you're nice and slow. One cool thing about this game, you can actually assume direct control of ships, which I kind of like to do from time to time. It's kind of fun. And it actually flags it as your flagship. So it can be kind of fun to play like that. Now, I'm not sure if StarDrive 2 will actually have the real-time battles like this. Like, I did see I saw a video on it, and it kind of looked like gratuitous space battles where you didn't have any control. And if that's how it is, it will be really kind of disappointing. Oh, hey, now I can auto-colonize with those. Sweet. That's great. Why are you not colonizing? You're so slow. Come on. Fine. I'm going to pay attention to my explorers. Where have they gone? Alright, so we got a system here. What's here? Oh, now we've got this colonized. Hey, it's not a bad little place. We are going to definitely build a spaceport. Oh, you know what? I didn't set any construction on this other planet. I'm going to go ahead and build a couple of... It's unfortunate that you can't just like outright delete these, I guess kind of obsolete designs, because they're like base designs. Oh wait, they are the same price, but they're like way better. I'm going to build a transport because we do need a transport to start trading. And we're going to build a couple colony ships to get those built. And I forgot to pause it when I went into that menu. So what do we have here? We have a barren average planet. Meh. And that one's booking over that way. What's this? Hey, they successfully completed their agent training. So let's go back to diplomacy and train you guys up some more. Alright, and how are you coming? I can't believe this other planet's a rich swamp. That's awesome. I mean, that is fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better planet to start with. Well, a secondary planet to start with, I should say. Home planet's kind of lame, though. And research is going decently. We're going to build some buildings to help increase that. In fact, I should probably... I really want xenointelligence, though. I really do. But we should probably start looking at things that are going to help us increase that research, which are going to be up here, I believe. Xenomining, no, that's all right. Okay, yeah, if we increase our population, we can send more resources for researching. There we go. What do we get for this? Actually, we should probably build that and move it up. There we go. The reason why I have the taxation one as secondary is because training these agents is not going to be cheap. So we need to be, you know, making money and stuff like that. And you know what? I probably have, yeah, does this say, okay, this is their transport. The cool thing with these transports is that they are pretty smart. And I'm just going to go ahead and see, that is set to transport goods. Transport goods, and this will... we're just going to go ahead and set up an area of operations for this system, because that's the only system it needs to be in. And later on, we'll build like bigger transports that will go and check out other planets and stuff like that, trade with other planets, I should say. That's the AO I want. Yep, that's exactly what I want. We are going to import, let's see, they are, richness isn't that great, to be honest. And this is going to be mostly production planet, so it's going to take a few turns for this one to get set up. So let's just set these to 0 and give it some time. They're both set to import, so that's good. see, are you actually trading goods? Yep, and you're seeking a route. Okay, so that's set up. And let's check out this planet. Ultra poor, barren, that's not very good. Unexplored gas giant, we can't colonize those. Not kind of striking out on these places that are close to us. Oh, is this that other... I don't want you to be direct control. You need to go and fly your own path. But go here since you're already close. What do we have here? It's a blue star. Couple planets. What's this? It's a gas giant. I guess this barren planet might be rich. I don't know. We'll see. It's another gas giant, isn't it? Yep, it is. It's a bummer. Okay. Yes, yep, you are trading. That's awesome. Fantastic. And we got a couple levels on our... Oh, wow. It was like a crit. So, oh my god, that's amazing. We're going to go ahead and train them up some more because I would love to get these guys like super, super good so we can start stealing some tech from the other civs. I'm kind of hoping that we can get a lot of tech that way. You are flying to the barren planet. Right. Okay, and what have we got here? Did I give you an order to auto-explore? I didn't, did I? Did give you one, though. Not that you're exploring it the most efficiently, but whatever. I haven't really... Let's see, what are you building right now? Building colony ships. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pause here and we're going to go to our fighter platform. And these fighters are kind of crummy, to be honest. Holy crap. They are horrible looking. All right. We're going to put a couple... actually, we're going to need small engines for these because they are combat ships. And we are going to go with a small nuke. Probably over here. Actually, I don't know. Let's take a look at weapons. We're gonna put some Vulcan cannons. Is that too far away? It is. A recharge at warp is too small anyway, so let's go ahead and put another nuke reactor over here. I'm not gonna worry about defense on these little guys too much because they're kind of like swarm fighters, I guess you should say. Put a cockpit right there, and we're gonna need ordnance storage, small ordnance storage here. It's going to let it carry more bullets. See, these fire... Let's see, we're going to go ahead and put on a couple more Vulcans. So about 4 guns. Each gun does... Ordnance per shot 0.1. And it's carrying 41. So they can get a fair amount of shots off. We're going to go ahead and we're going to name this the, let's call it the Viper Mark 1. Really original name there. And we're going to build a whole bunch of those just to have like a nice little fleet. I actually want to go ahead and let's see if I could build some super cheap scouts. If I delete these guys, and hell, I could just build it like that, because that only costs 16. That's not, no, it's gonna give me a recharge at warp problem, unless maybe we put some fuel cells on it. No. Wait, well, I can, fuel cells will let me store up energy. And I don't know, we could try something like that. It's only 17. Power recharge. It's really not that great. So how much is it if we just trim it down with some of this stuff? Have a really bare bones. Like if this guy gets shot, he's just gonna get blown up. And that's okay though, because it's just a like little throwaway scout. We're gonna call this the what? A command module. I have a command module, it's right there. Oh, I have to fill all the slots. Well, crap. How about internal bulkheads? How much do these... Oh, these are cheap. Alright, so we're gonna actually armor it. And that's good. Alright, so I've got it all filled. And I now have a cat on my lap. Hello, kitty. And this will be our... Oh, kitty, come on. Get. Oh, Mama's recording. Alright, you are the long-range scout. And let's go ahead and... we're going to build a couple of those. Why are you not on there? Oh, here you are. Difference of about 11 production, so that's a lot better. Our scouts do not need to be armed. I really don't care, they're kind of throwaway. Build 5 of those, just kind of send them out into space. And let's take a look at how the other planet is doing, Drell 1. Actually, let's rename these planets maybe. Well, maybe that's something I will let you guys do. So if you have suggestions for planet names that are good, then put them in the section below in the comments, and I might just rename these planets. Alright, we have a nice abundance of stuff here. Man, this planet is not that great. It's decent. I could cut back a little bit on food production. See, we're exporting food, so that's kind of the thing. We're exporting food to this place because they're actually losing a little bit of food. Man, this place is really needing some love. Oh well, it'll get there. It'll get there. We could transport colonists with our transporter, and I just might actually do that. So our transport, is this the transport? No, that's a colony ship. Here's the transport. We're gonna set this to trade. Oh crap, I can only do one or the other. Oh well, that's fine. We'll let that planet grow. Well, you know what, for a few turns, let's go ahead and have them pick up colonists on Drell 3. Right, Meanie, what kind of planets do you have for me? Still unexplored barren. Why are you not exploring? I guess you are. Just doing it really slowly. It's not the best ship for exploring, to be honest. And I still don't really have anything I want to spin these colony ships on, so that's kind of a bummer. These planets have been quite poor as far as what I would like to colonize. Actually, I have a really big game map. It's kind of nice. This is the epic size, though. It still seems pretty small. I feel like Galactic Civilizations was bigger than this. My cat has her head right in this little section over here, so it's incredibly hard to see that side without... I have to like move around the microphone and the cat to see what's going on over there. Okay, what have we got here? Please be a good planet. Is that a gas giant? Are you kidding me? Alright. Ooh. Oh, somebody's a super spy. +2 levels. Go you, Cruxer. Kind of running out of money, but against better judgment, I'm going to go ahead and train these guys up some more. Because you can do some real smooth criminal stuff with these guys, and I kind of really want to do that. Alright, so what have we got here? We got anything new here? What's the status on these scouts? They are pumping along. Yep, it's good. And we're going to send those off into the verse to go and explore stuff, and hopefully they'll find nice, awesome planets for me.